Alright everybody, good morning and welcome to Marco's lab again. Today I'm going to show you a new little thing that I've learned about. It's called a NitroAccelerator. So this is from a company called Nitrosphere. They produced these compression algorithms for SMB and SQL databases in .NET. And I've been testing this a little bit and I find it's very interesting. So basically here I've got a share. I've got the driver installed on that server. I have a gigabit network adapter between these two machines, and I'm going to try and copy something over. So here I've got my Hyper-V folder where my virtual machines are. So when I kick this one off, I can see that I'm actually getting performance which is above a gigabit network adapter, right? So it's mostly going to be way above 100. It does drop down, so there probably is some uncompressible stuff in there. But whatever is compressible, it finds it and it compresses it. And you can see we went well over 200 megabytes per second in some of these spikes. But let's say if the average is 150, that saves 50% of the time. We can also see how much data it compresses and how much performance we gain from that data compression. Wow, 200 plus megabytes per second. So we're getting double the performance that we would get out of a gigabit network adapter. I've intentionally disabled my Wi-Fi for now so that nobody thinks that I'm cheating here. We only have the gigabit adapter here. There's a couple of WAN adapters. There's Hyper-V virtual adapters. There's a TAP adapter. But mostly it's this one. It's this one that's carrying all the traffic. Yeah, this is really good. This is really, really good. So what we're going to do next is let's try to push some video. I got some GoPro raw footage here. Let's see how that does. Let's push that. All right, so video. Let's see what it will do for video. 80 megabytes, 79, 80. Can it do any compression? I'm not expecting it to do any compression, but I am expecting it to actually beat the performance of a gigabit network adapter. All right, now it's saying 80, 80 something, 74, 69. It's saying it is compressing, right? So maybe that video traffic, those videos are just, they're still being compressed. We're still saving some time and money. Okay, let's cancel this. Let's delete this one. And we're going to stop the agent. I got to run this as an administrator. Got to run this console as an administrator. Okay, it's stopped now. So I stopped the agent and let's see the performance now. All right, 80 megabytes per second, 84 megabytes per second. So this is basically at 100%. So this is how fast these videos are going to go through. It's not gonna give me more. So it's not doing anything. Basically, it's getting about the same performance as we had. So if I start the thing, I need to reestablish this connection. Okay, copy, paste, boom. All right, so 84, 86. Yeah, okay, now I've dropped the connection, so I got to restart the server at this point. Okay, we are back established. I've got the session established again. So let's try and push that raw directory through again. Paste that. 65, 65, 66. 41 megabytes per second. So this is doing worse. It's doing worse for video. It was doing really good for the virtual machine, and it's now doing worse for video. So no go. Not a good choice. How about some a bunch of documents, like for example these documents here. Let's push these documents here. I got a bunch of documents here. This is a bunch of PowerPoint files, 20, 27, 40, 50. It's not really doing anything, is it? It's not really doing it. These are PowerPoints, so you'd expect some performance. Zip files, though I don't expect anything there. PowerPoint, I don't expect. Yeah, it's not doing much, is it? So it's not for all types of documents. How about a website? Sites have a bunch of small files, like a rocket through small files. Yeah, that's decent, but not much compression again. I think this is just a gigabit network. So I think that the impressive portion is definitely copying the virtual machines over. So copying the virtual machines, we can see there's like quite a boost. Easily over 100 megabits, sometimes over 200 megabits. Yeah, there's definitely a boost. There's over 200. There's over 200, right? So this is a virtual disk file for a Linux server here, and it's pushing its way up to 300 megabytes per second. So that's 3 gigabit adapters. This is a gigabit adapter. So I'm quite impressed with this performance. So it looks like it's not for every use case. It definitely is not for every use case. How about the backup of this? How about this backup here for this disk file? So this is a disk file that's got a disk backup in there. Let's see if it figures out any compression for that. I'm not expecting it to go much over, because this is already pretty well compressed. Yeah, so if it's compressed, we're probably not going to get any performance. But if it's got some capability of being compressed, then it's an inline compression platform, right? So yeah, I'm gonna call it pretty good, pretty darn good. ISOs. Does it do anything with ISOs? Let's see. Let's try to push an ISO through. 60, 70, 80. Yeah, as soon as it's something that's like a condensed format, an ISO should go pretty much network speed at 100 plus megabits. Then it actually doesn't do well. But for something like these virtual machines, it's actually doing a pretty good job. So yeah, it is pretty good. And that's where we're going to leave it. Nitrosphere gets a thumbs up. For some cases, it's probably definitely going to be a good idea. All right, I hope you enjoyed this little demo, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.